Stack Bundles was an artist from Rockaway, Queens, by way of Jamaica. I know y'all gonna be like, why he say that? But he did a lot of things in Jamaica. He got a lot of influence in Jamaica. And that's kind of like where his music career started, as far as the like professionally started. But as far as his life and his career and his being started Far Rockaway. He's from Far Rockaway. And when he pulled up to Jamaica, we knew he was from Far Rockaway. So it was never a mistake about that. Or nobody mishandled that information. They know where that boy from. Redfern building. Wow. Stack used to be on Jamaica Avenue. When we was young, Jamaica Avenue was on fire. One of them hot spots, you know what I'm saying, kids go to, and they smoke weed, buy clothes, talk to girls talk to the guys, you know what I'm saying? Little brothers chase their sisters. Hey, I see you. Little brothers chase their older brothers. Let me be down. Little sisters get caught out there, get chased off from out there. Gangs occur. Money's being made. Merchants, rappers shooting videos. It was just a hot spot in the '90s. It was like ridiculous. It was like, which y'all consider a hot day of dope day in your neighborhood, a real dope day. Like it's like every day going into like the 2000s. So Stack was out there. I forget what year. I'm feeling like anywhere between 98 and 99. So you see where I'm going. You know what I mean? I want to say 99, but this might have happened in 2001. You know what I'm saying? Like, because those years is kind of like very similar from like 98 to 2002. Those years is like 1 year, 2 years. It's like everything was connected in those years. So a lot of things happened, even to all of us, like high school, all that shit, the transitions and all that. The over the top was just what it was. And it was those years where they stopped making tapes, only made CDs. So it was just a lot of culture changes. But Stack was rapping on the Ave. People said Banks was there. People said other people was there. No, I didn't see them. I remember this dude named Sonny Goodtime. Sonny, excuse me. Not Sonny. Shout out to Sonny Goodtime from Far Rock too. But I'm talking about Sonny Black. Yeah, he owned the Ave. You came to some rapping shit. That nigga was the nigga. Like you walking down the Ave and you rapping to yourself. You don't want him to see you because he's gonna be like, "Come here, shorty, rap." Like he's like he was some other shit. He was like always rapping, and he did a lot of other things too. You know what I'm saying? Got money, so he'd be like just like a rapping trapper. Like there he goes, like the world's illest rapping trapper. Like every day, the most consistent nigga, man. Every day, man. You see the nigga. I'm talking about every day, man. 10 years type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Stack was around that energy and he was rapping. And I was like, yo, and there's mad altercations that happened in the Ave. Those are other stories. We'll get to that. But these stories is more so about me wanting to be in the company of great talent early. But I didn't have a reason, so I didn't approach it because I need a reason to be around. So as Stack started growing, I kept hearing him, and I appreciated what he was doing, like his energy. Like I was like, that nigga's dope. Some of the content itself, I was living my lifestyle, so I was all the way in to a lot of things he was talking about early in the game. Until we got a little older and then his raps got more refined. You still heard the young dude from the late 90s into the 2000s into this new thing. And we go like 2003, maybe 4. He's like on fire. He's like on fire. At this time, a nigga named Ransom. He's like the hottest thing on a mixtape. Money Ransom was like, whoo, right? So you had Joe Buttons by then, and he was staying highly relevant on the mixtape, Joe Button. But he was already a star, like he was already a celebrity in a way. So he had a song, he kind of was like, he had some energy. I think like 2004-ish, 3, 4. I'm not missing. And he put out Pump It Up. I think he was like, and then everybody else was kind of like still on this level, but they all from the same crew of niggas. It's this mixtape era, Clue, Farm, Desert Storm Farm type shit. Like it took me a little minute to know that they were all over there because I'm like, yo, I keep hearing these same people on the mixtape. And even DJs was connected to this farm. So it was like a Desert Storm Farm. It was a nigga named Cocaine. He was on fire too, but he just didn't have a run. You know, like he didn't have a run. Ransom had a run. Joe Buttons took off, and Stat created a career. So it's like Cocaine was hot. He was like a nigga that give you like bars, like smoking. But I can't remember none of his songs. And back then, Poster Boy was kind of like coming up and from Harlem. So he was kind of like the same energy a little bit. But Poster Boy went a little further with the lyrical energy. So for the niggas here in Queens in the Desert Storm thing, the mixtape era, you had Cocaine Ransom, Stack, Joe Buttons, Freck the Billionaire, Bathgate, Paul Kane, there's a few more niggas though. There's a few more niggas. I want to say Graf, but Graf wasn't. But he was lit in his own sense, and he was coming up. But he wasn't in that, like that thing. Those people I named, it was always on his tape, like always, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? The Bathgate kid came in late, but he was like, woo, smoking. I want to say Ali Vegas, but this is the genre and era of music that Stat comes out of. So Stat, I'm like, yo, now we got a studio, Fire Nights Entertainment Studios on 90th Avenue in Francis Lewis, 2003 to 2009. So we there. You know what I'm saying? We there when like YouMad.net got popping. Niggas was trying to get their shit on YouMad.net. Like you gotta chill. I'll take you there. But before we go there, let's stay here. But I'll take you there. This shit gets spooky. Right? But before it gets spooky, we're gonna keep it calm, right? We're gonna tell you about this one. So me and Bundy's talking. And I'm like, yo, I need to catch Stat. I need to get some footage of Stat. And this is like, now I'm doing Fientout. This is 2006, 7, 6. End of 6. I'm like, yo, I'm doing Fientout. I'm doing Big Stun DVD. I'm doing Maserati Fox TV. All right, at this point. No, that's a whole nother story how I got started. But anyways, I'm doing all 3 of them things. So Fientout is lacking. I ain't got no content for Fientout. So I'm like, nah, I need to get some footage. You know what I'm saying? I need to get Stat. And let me tell you some ill shit, right? So now I'm like, yo, I'm like, they're like, he about to pull up, he don't pull up, da 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 da. Like, damn, this shit crazy. Now I'm working in the clubs every night as well. Here's the ill part. I'm still working for what's poppin.net in the clubs. So I go outside and I see Stack, I see everybody, and I get footage like that. But I'm just starting Fientout, so I'm keeping it quiet. And I'm like, yo, I need to get some Fientout content, like in the stew. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm there, I got a little office set up, smoke my weed, and I fall asleep, and Stack will walk right past me, go in the booth. I woke up and seen him in the booth. Fell back asleep, bro. Don't get the content. I'm like, yo, I need to leave. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. It's crazy. One day, he pulls up to record, and I had to go to the club. One day, I'm there sleeping. He goes in the studio. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to never get this nigga on this footage, like ever. Like, what's up? By then, I'm starting to get footage. I'm already, yeah, yo, Mozzie, everything's happening. So Mozzie's like, he about to come do a verse with me, and we could play that song too. That song. It's funny because that song, I missed him for that song as well. The song they say he's coming, get that footage, he's waiting, he's gonna be here. I walked out the studio, got caught up on some young nigga shit. Nigga came, recorded the shit in 30 seconds because he recorded like five seconds. You record like some other shit, like 1 minute, a whole song done. Niggas don't run about that. 1 minute. Ooh, crazy. Records it, leaves. I come back, the nigga already left. I'm like, yo, I'm done, man. Fuck this. Fuck this. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work, man. So I didn't get no stacked bundles footage, right? So now the year turned over. 2007 now. That's 2006. 2007. 2007, we in the studio stacked. With me and Mozzie in the studio. And Stack call. Mozzie's cell phone. And now, as I'm telling this story, there's another story that I was thinking about this phone. And that phone to come in, that'd be a whole nother story about this phone. But Mozzie got his own cell phone, so we're not talking about that phone. We're talking about a studio phone connected to the wall. That's a whole nother story. It's a interesting story. But sidebar. Stack calls his cell phone. We talking. I talk to Stack. Tell him I want to get some footage. Of course. He ready to pull up. So as I'm gauging, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get some footage and see if it did. I'm like, that's like my brain. I'm getting some footage. Like, you know, Summer Jam's coming out. A lot of shit's happening. Nicki Minaj calls. At that time, her name was Nicki Minaj, and she called the studio phone. And it's very interesting why she called the studio phone, and it's a whole story of the studio phone because nobody ever used the studio phone but Nicki Minaj. She was like some weird shit. She was like, no one even knew the studio phone existed until those calls was coming in through the fucking phone. All right? So Nikki called the phone. I answer. I'm like, yo, Da. I said, Mozzie here, the phone was stacked. I don't even know why I did all that, but I did that. And he's like, Mozzie her, Ozzy heard me talking to Nikki and was like, yo, let's stack work with her. And I'm like, if I'm not mistaken, they exchange information. Now, they exchange information, then let's retract the story, because then that means that I already met Stack at that point. And I think I did. So here's how this thing really does go. Same story. 2007 rolls around, and I get footage of Stack. And I get Nicki Minaj rapping for Stack. That footage on the internet. And then she didn't exchange information with him. She left. As you can see in the footage, she leaves, and she really did leave. So now, later on, when I'm on the phone with Nicki, Mozzie's on the phone with Stack, we put them on the phone to phone, and they spoke and exchanged info. So that's how that happened. But so I met Stack already, and I met Stack because Stack came to do the fresh original record, fresh for Ruth Spitz. So I met him that day, and I got the footage, and that was before he met. That's around that time is when he met Nicki. Already got the fresh footage. And I think he was in the room after the bars, and then she came to the studio and rapped him after he recorded that record. There you go. So it took me mad long to get Stack. I couldn't get no footage of Stack bundles. I don't know the universe, and it won in 06. And in 07, Ruth Spitz. Shout out to Ruth Spitz, because he was like, "Nah, you gonna get the footage, because I'm gonna make sure you get the footage." Like, I was like, okay. So he was one of them people that was like, I'll make sure of it, bro. Don't trip. I started to trip, like, this don't make no sense. I'm vocal in the time. I'm not vocal now. I'm vocal then. So there's no need to be vocal now. So I got the content, and then later on, so that's some of the series of events that what happened with Stack, and then later on went to Summer Jam, and Summer Jam was crazy. Summer Jam was interesting. Summer Jam was interesting because I didn't know anybody. And all I knew was from afar, Red Cafe, from afar. Didn't really know him either. Jewels, a little bit up close, because by then I already was around Jewels. Jim Jones, a little bit, but still from afar. Freaky Zeke, and who was at Summer Jam at that moment, as far as I saw. Stack bundles and Scoop Doo. So everybody's on their own agenda. It's like their first, second, third time there. They don't really be there. So Stack is like, it's like he's been there before. His aura is like, he got the keys. This guy was special, man. He's like, Like I'm over there, like creeping. I'm creeping at this point. I came in there with some people. I figured out a way to get in. Sh- shout out to shout out to Cash Money Records, Baby's oldest brother. I don't know his name, but he's the oldest brother. He's short. He's like Baby's height. He older than the niggas. And that nigga and he sold my partners some bands, but he blessed me with one. You know what I'm saying? And he sold it for some chicken, but I'm still shouting him out because he. And when he did that, the sometimes one act a gesture because it is nothing that he already got what he's gonna get, so it's not like he came to his business. So that act of graciousness in business, like since you put the play together, huh? So now later on those years, there's many years, I knew a few things. I knew I needed that band again. I knew I should go to that location I was at again. So these are a few things I put together for the next year. Another story. We'll get to that. But so now we go to Summer Jam. I'm with the homies. I'm with my nigga Jay Uno. I'm with Pooh Bear, P, and damn. We got Pooh Bear, Jay Uno, P. What the fuck though? The nigga's name I'm forgetting is important. See, that's what's fucked up about life. Like the nigga's name, I should know his name, and I do know his name. I don't remember his name. But it's fucked up. Shame on me, man. Shame on me, man. Because like now it's like I'm almost about to call his name's Biggs, but it's not Biggs. That's the thing. It's like Biggs, but it's not Biggs. Beast. My fault, beloved. You're an important guy. So Biggs, Beast, those things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that age. I'm at that age. Like I'm at that age. So, like I was saying, you know, so we go up in there. Boom. And they like cool with Red Cafe. They like Shakedown, affiliations, affiliates, and things of that nature, and family. Me, I don't know nobody. I just know Shakedown through them, pretty much. Because I was in Miami with them, and that was a whole nother movie. We'll get to that. Another story. Amazing. So we doing our thing, boom. And I'm like, yo, I do Fientout. And they're making jokes. Fientout TV. I don't have a DVD out yet. So they're like, Fientout TV is like shit you was saying, where you at? Because it was in Miami I was putting on. They was like, yo, Fientout TV, you got to put it on. Now we in close proximities. The shit go bad, you just go bad. You're just there now. We're all there and it's bad. Let's get to that. Like everybody's still in the building. You can't just cross the street and I'm out of here. No, we here. So I'm like, damn, they right. I got to do this Fientout TV shit. So I slides up in there. I slides up in the joint. Like I said, I got us all bands. Due to my ingenuity and me knowing people that use good moisture products. Like you could tell like a nigga not using like some funny shit on his face. You're gonna use some high class shit because he got a couple dollars. So you're gonna get that good lotion or that good whatever moisture, whatever they eat. I just want a vitamin E, one of them things. Like just. I'm like, oh, son look like money. No, for real. I'm not. I'm like, son look like money, man. Clean, He's not looking like a mascot. They just looking like a manager holding important documents. I knew it was important documents because, to be honest with you, if a nigga got time to do his skin, his nails, and like get groomed on some groom shit, he got important documents, bro. That's the truth. He just do because he's not bullshitting out here. So I'm finna get my nails done soon. Everything. You feel me? Teeth clean. Boom, 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 boom. Everything. You dig? And then and there's important documents in my hand at that point. It's like I spent bread to keep them nice and neat so I can have important documents. Another story. We'll get to that. So, boom. Due to that, and the boys put the money up. I said, you know something? Fuck it. You know what I mean? They right. I do Fientout. Let me get in here. Let me do my Fientout shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I'm gonna do my Fientout. So I goes up in there. Boom. We go where we gotta go first. Go to next Red Cafe. We smuggle the whole squad. So Red don't know who's who. Red's about to become down with Akon. So I know I gotta get that footage. I know that footage I gotta get. I gotta get that. Especially for the DVD. You know what I'm saying? Now, the homies had their little flyer. They're like, yo, Ave, we in here, we got you in. Get niggas to shout us out. You Fientout TV, you can do this. I said, all right. Took the flyer, dipped out the room. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I got everything I needed from artists at that, like as far as what I needed, which was shout outs and jokes and a little conversation. In that 20 minutes, I might have got like 15 people. You know what I'm saying? And one of the people was stacked. I got stacked in Scoob Doo. So now but I got stacked with the dips. Everybody, Joel, I got everybody. So stacked. We chopped it up real quick. Now I was like, how that shit go. You see somebody again, you like, nigga, you like, yo, my nigga, that's what's up. Right here, if anything, So I believe, my memory be shot. I don't know if, I went back in the room and then Akon did a speech. You know what I'm saying? Future was in the room, all type of shit. I got all that footage. So I think Future's in that room. It might have been the next year. Matter of fact, don't quote me on that. Because Chubby Baby and Future. It might have been, that might have been next year. But anyways, Akon definitely made a speech though. That year I was there, the first year. Makes his speech. Ooh. He said some shit. He said some shit. Like he was saying some shit. Like he was trying to like get Wakanda to stand up, like the black people. He was trying to get niggas to stand up. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I feel you, my nigga. And so I was hyped. You know what I'm saying? And I was behind the curtain and shit. And then the nigga said some shit like, everybody behind the curtain, if you're not with the movement. I said, oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy now. I thought he didn't see us. Probably seen our feet, the curtain, probably seen all our feet. And so we have to come in the room now. Because that's why I told you it was more kind of shit. He was like, yo, he was talking stern. I was like, damn, he right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to the other side of the curtain, man. He right, man. Cause I could have left. I thought about it, I was like, get the fuck out this room. Get the fuck out this room. I already got everything I need. These niggas is in a cult. Get the fuck out. But I was like, fuck it, man. I'm joining. So I go up in the room with I'm like, what's good, man? He's like, all my niggas is here. He got some other shit. Like, get my niggas. Finished his speech. They did the cheers. Wow, we hit the stage. Boom. I'm with Red. Backstage, got the footage. Boom. See Diddy performing. What type of shit happening? I could be mad at Diddy now, but back then he was performing. Boom. So now we go up in there. Boom, we in there on the stage. Backstage, go through the little. Back then they had in '07 they had like a mezzanine for the stage. Like it had a curtain, it had TVs in it. You could wait inside of it, and I don't know what it was doing the sound. No, they was doing the sound on the stage on the side. Because as I remember, I think the sound people was on the. I'm not sure. It could have been that could have been other shit, but I feel like that was sound people. So later on, you see sometimes you might see in festival the sounds on the ground. In that same section the sound would have been, they let us be there. And there was no sound people, just niggas running around with cameras and microphones and all that shit. So we watching the show. So Red going on, boom. So now we go behind Red. I get the footage. Akon goes up on the stage, goes on stage, brings Red out. He gives Akon gives Red Cafe a chain. Pow, my nigga, you with the family. I told you they was just backstage on some Wakanda shit. You feel me? They was forming up. I said something big about to occur. I didn't know what was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But homeboy got the chain that day. You can't ever lie like, oh, I ain't get a chain. I didn't give him a chain. Like convict music. You gave him the chain, boom. So I was very excited and happy for the nigga. I was like, oh, nigga made it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made it. Because even if you ask SAS or whoever back in the day, like, who believed in if you gave an artist a chain, that was it. Like, he's made it. Like, we come from that era. Like, all I need is a chain, my nigga. A chain and a cosign. The chain, and say you gave it to me, of course. Don't say I bought it from the pawn shop. Say you gave it to me, and I'm signed. And give me one song. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I don't really need a song, because I'm a nobody. Let me get on one of your songs. Because back in the day, it was let me get on your song. It wasn't, I need a song. Niggas was not business niggas. Niggas was not, you know what I mean? So, boom. Anyway, like I was saying, so I get off the stage, and now the show's over for me, right? Because I came with the homies, and they ready to go. And I'm like, damn, yo, got on stage in that system. Now I'm off the stage. If you know Summer Jam, once you get off the stage, my nigga, it don't matter if you're the Pope, nigga. They're not letting you back on the stage. There's no like re-entry. It's like one of the places where like everywhere that's confined is confined. Like even if it's inside of the confinement, like you come, there's a confined space. You come inside of it. There's a pause. There's another confined space. You go inside of that, and then there's another confined space. But you can't leave out the exits. You gotta go out the whole other way. I'm like, nah. I go that way, man. Go that way. So now I'm like, damn. Homies want to leave, and I'm like, nah, I'll take a cab back. I'm good. I'm hot right now. He's like, I ain't gonna stick around a little bit, but we're gonna leave. And we can't get back on the stage, so we're just gonna spin, the yard. There's mad artists, mad bitches, mad everything on the outside of the stage, anyways, backstage. So I'm like, all right, they just wanna spin. I'm about to go back on the stage. So I go on the stage, security, boop, boop, chill, big man. Don't do it. I'm like, oh. It's like that. There's a lot of things that happen. I could talk about other people too in this moment, but I'll leave this because I got into something else. As I got bumped out of the situation, I got into a whole nother artist and another entourage. But I'll skip them for this part. I'll just skip them because then so boom. So now I'm looking. I'm like, oh, I get back around. I get back to business. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? You start a lot of trouble. I'm talking to the security guard. You just start a lot of problems, man. A lot of issues, man. I let them know. If I was in position at this particular, like this moment, and this is something that I did, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? If it was like, oh, this is what he do, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I know him to be doing. So I'm not just gonna jump out the window and do it. But security is a bitch ass nigga. So now, and this is what makes him really a bitch ass nigga. So I'm like, yo, I just came off from Red Cap, and Akon, and he was like, Akon left. So Akon left. I'm like, nah, but you know, Fab, Akon, everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's there, like, Red Cafe, everybody, like, we talking about, like, niggas is here. They're like, hey, listen, man. Akon left, man. So, if you're not gonna come back up here with all them rap niggas you talking about, and then go back on that stage, you can't go back on the stage, bro. I got the camera here. I'm like, you see what I'm doing? I'm not with no entourage. Probably wanted me to pay him, but I was really pop back then. All I had was what I had. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, man, fuck that. I look over my shoulder. Security's like telling me, just chill, big man. He just, he giving me that chill. I look over my shoulder. I see Stat. Looking like. And it's funny because this isn't the first time this happened with Stack. With me in the like, I was in the club trying to get in the club. He got me in too, so it was like he kind of did that already. So he did that already one time. A club called Bed. Another story I'll tell you how that happened. But this one, by this point, me and him already became cool. Like we was cool. It was good. Give me content footage. I was going to do the Riot Squad logo over the chain because I did Maserati Fox's logo. So I was going to do this. You know what I mean? So he seen me at the Emotionless video and told me, yo, hey, you did the thing. I said, yep. He's like, all right, you the nigga who did that. I said, all right, yeah. He's like, all right, cool, I need that. I'm going to make a chain. Boom. That was going to be one of my lanes. Like, I was going to do jewelry. I was going to do the designs for jewelry and just be one of them niggas. But, you know, I don't know what happened. Anyways, another story, another time. Let's move on. So now I look over my shoulder, see Stack. He like, yo, I look over. Pause. That shit sound nasty. Look over my shoulder. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I look to the left, you know what I'm saying? I seen my brother pulling up. And like, yo. He was like, yo, man. He said, yo, he's good. So now, like I said, they was treating Stack like they were treating Stack like he had a platinum record now. I'm not lying. So I'm in that bitch like, yo, son, you don't got no. This is how my brain works. I mean, you don't even got a platinum record, and you doing all of this. You moving around this motherfucker. I'm moving around, calling shots here. He was doing shit. So he was like, nah, come on, man. Don't make it hard on me. He was like, come on, he with me, man. Let him do him. Nigga, let me in. From that part right there. We get there. There's a whole another security system in order for me to get into the stands to get some footage. Security on top of the stage. See, at this point, I'm kind of stuck, like shocked. Because the first security let me into a space where now I could just only get people that come off the stage and I can't interact with the audience. I'm like, fuck. Now getting on the stage, I just already went on the stage with Red Cafe and all that. It was like top flight security around us. It was like some weird shit. So I'm not even in that section. I'm behind that section. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even in that section. I possibly could go in that section, but at this point I'm trying to get in front of the stage. I want to get the show. So now I go to get to the audience because I'm like, you know, if I go on the stage, it could create more of a hoopla. You feel me? Like, oh, who's this guy with a camera trying to get on stage? Hoopla. You feel me? I'm like, oh man, I ain't here for all that. I'm just trying to get some content I ain't paid for and I can get some money, nigga. What's wrong with y'all niggas, man? DVD shit, man. Like a human life, man. Like that's really what's going on. Like, we like in human life. You dig? We don't want no one dead. We want everyone to live because we're gonna like your life. Like that's what we was doing. Some blogging. Come on, man. Don't copy us, man. So I'm like, yo, fuck, I'm gonna get on the stage. I was like, you know what? I made a decision. I'm hitting the audience. I'm hitting the stands. So I go for the stand. Security rush me. Yo, what you doing? Woo, woo. I'm like, yo, don't do that. You see, I'm here. I'm here. You see me here. I'm here, man. You see me here, man. I'm here, man. I'm not on the other side trying to get back here. I'm here getting over there, man. Don't do that. You feel me? So he's looking. He's just looking. He's like, he's holding. He dead holding my bag. Like, I got a book bag when he's holding. He's looking. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him. I was like, come on, man. I had a band and everything. You don't got the right band, though. You got an artist band. You don't got the camera band. Who pulls up? Stack. Yo, just got the nigga. He good. Let the nigga work. He working, man. You see him working, man. Let him work, man. The nigga looked at Stack. Like, all right, my nigga. All right, cool. Fuck it. He working. This is what's happening out here in the world, man. That's why y'all niggas we all work together out here, man. So I'm like, damn, I look at Stack, I'm like, yo, good looking. Hops over the fucking guardrails, gets some things, films the show, It rained the whole show, the whole 30 minutes I was out there. It rained all over my equipment. I had to cover it with my rain jacket. Rain jacket, though. Oddly enough, I had like a little rain jacket. Threw that on a little bit over the equipment. I was wet, though. I still got wet crazy. I was like, but the equipment survived. And I lost a piece of equipment that day. All that. So, Summer Jam passed. I go back to the studio. I'm sleeping in the studio. Usually where we be at, sleeping in the studio. I was sleeping on the couch and shit. When I hear Stack pull up. He talking to Bundy like, yo, where your cousin at, man? That nigga was at Summer Jam with us the other day. I got that nigga in the thing. Got that nigga in the audience. He did his thing. That nigga was wet like a fish. Yo, all of this crazy shit. I'm looking. Get up and see the nigga. And get footage that day. You know what I'm saying? So, my Stack Bundle stories. But I got more, but that's just one of them. It took me so long to meet the kid. Met him and did a lot of good things with him. But, you know, it just was in a short period of time because he passed away that same year. So, Stack Bundles. Special. And it's just like that. There you go. Right.